What's up, YouTube? So, the spirit, for. Here's an understanding of the spirit or the soul for unspirit people that are not interested in spiritual or new age or things like the occult or witchcraft or spiritual but not religious or even Eastern wisdom and philosophy. I believe that the spirit, in the most simple way possible to understand, is the part of you that believes in yourself. It's not really the mind, it's not really feelings, and it's not really the body. But the spirit is the almost like the I don't want to use this term, but it's a good term to describe it. Like the ghost in you that holds all this together. That kind of like drives. It's like the essence or the ghost in you that is the driver of the whole thing. It's the part of you that animates. It's like I really don't know how to describe it, but it's a part of you that drives your whole being. So someone with good spiritual health is like Martin Luther King Jr. Someone that's really passionate and has a healthy mind, a healthy like emotional body, maybe a healthy body like a physical body, but excuse me, sorry. But more than that, more than having a healthy mind or anything like that, is the fact that his essence is so powerful and he really believed in himself. He really believed that he could change the world, and he did. Like people began to realize stuff because of him. And another, this is kind of a good example. Kurt Cobain from Nirvana, even though he struggled with mental health problems and he ended up killing himself, he had a powerful spirit. Because it's like notice the energy behind these two people. Even though Kurt was he was kind of lost and struggling, but his ability to believe in himself and influence people is what defines him as a person. Because he spoke to a whole generation, and so did MLK. These people are just so invested, like, they're just so invested in their beliefs. It's like it's almost like a willingness or an inner power that overrides what others think, overrides doubt. Like this way, maybe Kurt Cobain wasn't the perfect example, but I think he was a very good example because of his vibes. But I think if you truly are really invested in your spirit, um, you wouldn't be like suicidal. Probably, I don't want to judge him. That's another thing because I don't know what he was going through. I tried to commit suicide 3 times, and I have schizophrenia, but schizoaffective. So I don't want to say I know what his struggle is because I only know my struggle. I don't know anybody else's struggles. Only you know your struggle. Nobody knows your pain. But that's what I believe. But yeah, the more you're invested in your own belief in yourself and the more you're able to carry out those vibes, those that kind of like understanding, the more you influence others, and that's spiritual. Like something I think is important to understand is that true being truly spiritual isn't necessarily like psychic abilities or spirits or manifestation or chakras or meditation or yoga or burning sage or collecting crystals. These things are valid. They're good things, but it's not the entirety of what spirituality truly is. These things I see more as like maybe like holistic or new age, maybe, or kind of like even just like well maybe holistic like crystals and meditation. That's like it's good for you. It's good to believe these things can help you because they do help a lot of people. But the true essence of spirituality is just, in my opinion, simply to believe in yourself, and it's associated with feelings of power, inner beauty, purpose, kindness, love, authenticity, wisdom. It's like literally the essence of goodness. And ultimately, I believe the spirit comes from God. Because I have a personal belief in God that all things come from one being, and this one being is the essence of all things and the creator of all things. And that our spirit is kind of like that piece of God that exists in us. The kingdom of heaven is within, and we have a piece of God inside of ourselves. And that's why people that believe in themselves, they kind of feel like infinity or like heaven, because they'll just keep going. They'll keep going. They don't stop. When you really believe in yourself, that goes above beyond like logic, above um, doubts and things like that. But that's kind of like a shadow of eternity, that willingness to keep going. And God is eternity. God was always existing. So that piece of God is the spirit. And when you obey that spirit, you're capable. I want to say like you're capable of like anything. Because the only people that believed that they could achieve great things are the only people that did achieve great things in life are the people that believed they can. Because I guarantee you, there's not one single person that achieved something great in life like that didn't believe in themselves. Yeah, maybe they had doubts along their path, but they just kept going, and there was a solid core in them that something was going to work out despite all odds. I mean, me, if you want to know a little bit about me, I do have doubts sometimes. But there's just this part of me that keeps like you can tell by my YouTube video. I don't want to talk so much about me like I'm so great or anything like that because I don't want to get an ego. I used to have a pretty big ego, but um you can just tell by my YouTube videos I think about a lot of things. And lately my videos have been a lot about God and seeking happiness cuz I will not stop for this stuff. I'm going to keep specifically happiness above all. I'm going to keep going forward into truly finding a genuine sense of happiness in my life. And something that's come up to me just tonight actually is that I really need to make an effort to be more active and really live life with a purpose. I can't make this video too much longer because I don't have much memory on my phone, but to sum it up, yeah, um, the spirit is the part of you that believes in yourself against all odds. And there's things that can help you believe in yourself. Like sometimes logic or even pleasure can help you believe in yourself, believe it or not. Because they set you up on a certain path towards realization. With pleasure, don't get too addicted. With logic, don't rationalize for the sheer sake of rationalizing. Let there be some kind of essence or animating soul that exists within these things, pleasure and even action and logic. And if you want to know a little bit about logic that I came up with, go to my video God and Evolution, because that is what basically allows me to believe in God and to really keep it like a strong faith in God. Maybe I don't know that there is a God, but I really feel like there is, and I just keep going at it even with all my spiritual stuff. I don't know if that made any sense, but I don't know. I gotta cut it here though. Peace.